And we're live again, and live for the first week of day one. Hey guys, it's your boy James and Sailor Jupiter Fan 2001 with almost a full week of streaming to do for the last week of January. We're on day one now, which is Burns Night. It's to celebrate the life and poetry of Scottish poet Robert Auld Burns, who is Scottish. So let me get everything set up. There we go. So yeah, I will be on and off here. So as sometimes do until some guests can come in. Once when we watching this live and they left. Mr. Chloe Tassic's here. Let me just add. Still one watching this live. And yes, I had Freddy's to eat for this dinner. Hey Gilbert. I did see the new photos on Discord, and yeah, and the faces do look AI. Yeah, I am too, Gilbert. So I heard Burns Night is very popular in Scotland. So I thought, well, he gotta get more of that 80th anniversary stuff before I get replaced. What do you think of the 80th anniversary motorizers I showed you, Gilbert, including Talking Classic Thomas? Anyways, link is there, Gilbert. If you want to join. John Hassler, yay! John Hassler is Thomas. What should Lionel also make? Magic Railroad merch. Agreed. Like they should make not only a Thomas set, Percy set, and James set, but also a Henry set, a Gordon set, a Toby set, Lady set, a Diesel 10 set, a Rainbow Sunset, and a Splodge set. So what would you say my ideas for that be, Gilbert? Not only just a Thomas set, a Percy set, James set, but they should also make a Lady set, Henry set, Gordon set, Toby set, a Diesel 10 set, a Splodge set, and a Rainbow Sun set. Honestly, new 2026 model he is looking forward to Percy because the Percy smirking face. Yeah, yes, they are good ideas. The smirking face Percy because it kind of looks like his Clearwater Features smug face. It reminds me of it back in season 2. Plus, the design Percy is very Railway Series inspired, which I like. Yeah, Railways Thomas and Percy in Railway Series and Clearwater Features era, they didn't get along very well. And there is Bluey. Railway Series inspired like. Mhm. Oh, Bluey, don't get me worried. You know how I feel. Like I do have ADHD or PTSD from you. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. The app to destroy all OPPs. The app. It's the app. Yes, the stream will fall under fair use, and it already does because look at this. Since Burns Night is very since Burns Night is very popular in Scotland.
What a what a nice looking girl.
She's having a week because she thinks she's having a week.
She's Scottish.
Oh
no. Oh no.
the fuck does she think she's having a week?
She's Scottish.
What are you staring at, you wee pushkin? We gonna have a fucking Pokemon fight or what?
I gave my mammy a cake, she turned into a big bear. My Alden tried to dare in. If that's not a pure mess, I don't know what is.
We can't understand her. She's from the other studio.
Hi! What the fuck you mad, trolley? What are you doing, ballface? You smell boffin, like my bahookie or something. Please, for the love of God, I don't understand what you're saying.
Why do forecast Pokemon stupid shit like, you're getting strong, aren't you? As if the wee cunt's gonna be like, hey, Moira, you're spot on, I'm on the XP share.
Oi, Slag, you wanna have a cheeky Pokemon fight?
He's the Pope Catholic, you cheeky tart.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Via who? Do you wanna fuck off? What did you say about me, sweetie, you Jessie off-looking schooner?
They said the final champion would be in the royal castle. In here?
There's a Scottish Pokemon trainer. Cause you know this. Get this scene. Here's a funny scene, Gilbert.
What are you talking about? I don't know, James, but wait a minute. What's going on? Wait, my wheels. They're moving. Wait a minute. Am I gonna tell Sir Topham Hatt? You wouldn't. Oh, I don't know, James, but I just can't seem to stop. Here I go. No, don't. I'm gonna do it, James. Topham Hatt. Freaking do it, James. Here I go. Stop moving right now.
Now it's sped up.
I don't know, James, but wait, what's going on? Wait, my wheels, they're moving. Wait, am I gonna tell Sir Topham Hatt? You wouldn't. Oh, I don't know, James, but I just can't seem to stop. Here I go. No, don't. I'm gonna do it, James. No, don't tell Sir Topham Hatt. I'm gonna freaking do it, James. No, stop. Here I go. Stop. Right now.
I'm gonna do it, Bluey.
No, don't tell Sir Topham Hatt. I'm gonna do it, James.
Bluey.
Topham Hatt. I'm gonna freaking do it, James.
I'm gonna freaking do it, Bluey.
Oh, stop. Here I go. So why is his name Sir Topham? No idea, to be honest with you. We just got... So that means it was me! I told Toby! What? That was me on screen. Henry's not here! I told Toby! So that means it was me! I told Toby! What? Thomas actually likes me, so that means it was me! I told Toby! What? That was me on screen. I told Toby about the bootlace incident. Is that it? Is that the confidential information? Yeah. Like Francis or something.
No, yeah, I like Francis better. It gives him character.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. No! It's not Francis!
Oh my god.
Toby is either. Yeah, I don't know who Toby is either. Is he like some truck you named in the yard?
Oh my god, is that what it is?
No! Because that is a terrible name for a truck.
I agree. I totally agree.
You should have named it something like Francis or something.
No, yeah, I like Francis better. It gives him character.
Tell him, or should I? Tell him what? What are you talking about? Gordon's going around telling engines we don't know confidential information in a book. Because everyone is bored. Everyone is so bored with the world right now that they choose to do nothing actually important with their life. I want to know. So, I was meant to move those into the siding. And I was going to take them to Farquhar after I got done here. I didn't think you'd come so soon. I was literally going to move those, like, right before you came.
There's another scene from
We're gonna double-head it. Do it. I don't know, James, but... I don't know, James, but... Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? Wait, my wheels. They're moving. Wait a minute. Am I gonna tell Sir Topham? Oh, I don't know, James, but I just can't seem to stop. You don't. I'm gonna do it, James. I'm gonna freaking do it, James. Oh! Here I go. Stop! Moving right now.
Other parts of it include.
Am I gonna tell Sir? I'm gonna do it, James. I'm gonna do it, James. I'm gonna freaking do it, James. No. Here I go. Stop! Moving right now. No! Stop! Here I go. Stop! Moving right now. Stop! Here I go. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna freaking do it, James.
That day never gets old. Optimus
We're
Prime.
just saying stuff.
Well, it actually has the branch line train from Nessie Music.
Good morning, James.
If you're gonna be one of us, you need to shower. There's flies buzzing around you, man. Flies!
Oh, right.
Well, respectfully, James, I believe hard work and...
If his first name is Bertram.
Firstly, I'm going to tell you the same thing I've answered for the last 7 times you've asked this question.
Percy.
It's better, it gives him character.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
No! His name's not Francis! What?
That was me, I screamed.
But you can't.
Very well.
Wait, by we at?
You. James! No! Don't tell the top of my
I'm gonna freaking do it, James!
No. Oh, don't.
I'm gonna do it, James!
No, don't tell the top of my
I'm gonna freaking do it, James!
No, stop!
Here I go.
Stop!
I'm moving right now.
Fine! You can be my back engine! Hi, Toby! Look at my train! Isn't it long? Alan! Right!
5.
Oh, come on! Why is that even there? Like,
Taking side. Yep. Thank God, I've been looking everywhere for these.
what?
The tar for Bertie's Road. Those into the... I was meant to move those into the siding. And I was going to take them to Farquhar after I got done here. I didn't think you'd come so soon. I was literally going to move those, like, right before you came.
Had to get it so funny. So, Glasgow and Southwestern Railway. We'll look at those for Burns night.
Have you ever wondered what the only surviving Glasgow and Southwestern Railway locomotive is? Nope, neither have I. But apparently, it's this tank engine. In 1917, Peter Drummond needed to replace some of the old 040 tender engines working the colliery lines around Kilwinning and Dalry. He designed and ordered 3 of these Class 5 060 tanks, with number 9, being the third in the trio, designated to shunting the docks around Greenock. Despite being only tank engines, they were hardly little. Weighing in at 40 tons and boasting just over 17,000 pounds in tractive effort, these engines were heavier and more than twice as powerful than a Southeastern and Chatham P-class tank. But then, of course, the Ps ended up as dock shunters by accident. These were intended to be shunters from the start. After the grouping in 1923, the Class 5s were supplemented by the Caledonian 498 class dock shunters, which would also lead towards their downfall in LMS hands. Because their design was a non-standard LMS type, they were deemed surplus to requirements by 1934, with the first of them being withdrawn and the other 2 being sold on to the National Coal Board. By the 1950s, number 9 was the last Glasgow and Southwestern engine in service, hauling wagons at a colliery near Wrexham, and in 1963 she was purchased for preservation, repainted into GSWR green, and presented alongside other preserved Scottish transport artefacts in Glasgow's Museum of Transport. There may be many reasons why this engine may never run again, the most obvious being this obvious. If you wanted to move the engine from this bird's eye spot in the Glasgow Riverside Museum, established in 2010, you'd have to take the roof off and move all of these. But what's
Wow.
the point in running a heavy, slow, obscure shunter when heritage lines just don't need a heavy, slow, obscure shunter? Might as well take a hint and leave well enough alone.
Okay. It being like a better view for that, or is it very Tatmar-like? So, Caledonian 828.
This is one of the most unique survivors in British railway preservation. Not because she's old, not because she's Scottish, not because she's the only Caledonian goods engine left, but because she's blue. In the grand scheme of things, there's not many steam engines that can legitimately get away with that. The 812 class 060s were based around the Stroudley C-class 060s from the 1870s, which were then adapted by Drummond in 1882 for the Caledonian Railway, breathed upon by Lambie, and then tweaked further by John Mackintosh. Mackintosh built 96 of these engines by 1909, which supplemented more than 200 existing Cali Jumbos. But unlike previous engines, these had bigger cylinders, a higher boiler capacity, and a higher tractive effort. The 812s were initially built for fast goods trains, but their surprising turn of speed and smooth running earned them a place on boat trains, albeit they had to be fitted with Westinghouse air brakes in order to do so. Whoever would have believed that over half a century before the 9Fs were introduced, the Caledonian were building goods engines that could top 60 miles an hour? Points to St. Rollox. Withdrawal of this class began as early as 1923, but even when replacement goods engines like the 8Fs came along, most of the 812s survived into BR days, with the last of them going in 1963. Number 828 was withdrawn in August that year, and following a short period in storage, she was purchased by the Scottish Locomotive Preservation Fund. Following years on display in Glasgow's Museum of Transport, the engine was moved to the Strathspey Railway in 1980 for restoration to full working order. And following years of blood, sweat and tea breaks, the engine first returned to service in 1993. Ever since, number 828 has been the flagship of the Strathspey, bringing people in from all over the world. But the most remarkable thing about this engine was that she was purchased for the modern equivalent of less than £18,000. If only you could still buy a steam engine like this for that sort of money.
Oh, Caledonian number 123, the single.
The single driver was never adopted by the Caledonian Railway as a standard design. But that doesn't mean their only spinner was a failure. Number 123 was ordered from Nielsen Reed in 1886 for the Edinburgh International Exhibition that year. With her 7-foot driving wheels, she was merely intended to be an exhibition piece. You would assume that a design with driving wheels that would murder grip and acceleration would be useless on steep hills in the Scottish borders. But she proved the skeptics wrong. In 1888, during one of the many races to the north, she ran the 101-mile stretch from Carlisle to Glasgow in just over 100 minutes, which works out at an average of around 60 miles an hour. Not bad considering this sprinter was supposed to be just a showgirl. Despite not having as much work to do as her 440 counterparts, besides occasionally piloting the Royal Train, the engine remained in service well into LMS ownership before finally being withdrawn in March 1935. But her distinction as the last operational single-driving engine made her a magnet for preservation. Therefore, she ended up in storage in St. Rollox Depot in Glasgow. 23 years later, she was one of 4 historic Scottish locomotives returned to service by BR in 1958. She ended up working turn and turnabout on excursion trains around the country, even venturing as far south as the Bluebell line at one point. But of course, all good things must come to an end, and by 1965, she was once again retired to static condition. Since the 60s, she's taken pride of place in the collection at Glasgow's Transport Museum. She's the only example of Caledonian Express passenger designs left, which is rather strange, as she wasn't initially intended to pull any trains. I guess some machines are just full of surprises.
Now footage of Caledonian Railway CR 123. More people watching this live. There's Mr. Cloyd Plastic again. So Caledonian. Next for Burns now would be Caledonian for 419, 439 class.
Can we please forget about the shade of blue and just talk about the engine? Thank you. The Caledonian Railway seems to hit a soft spot for many in the preservation era, and with only 3 surviving locos out of nearly 1900 built, it's easy to see why. This one, the sole surviving Macintosh 439, is the youngest of those survivors, dating from 1907. These 044 tanks, built between 1900 and 1925, were initially built for suburban passenger trains. Their 5-foot 9-inch driving wheels gave a sufficient compromise between rapid acceleration and a decent top speed, even if they weren't necessarily the most powerful things in the world. But with a fixed wheelbase of 7 foot 9 inches, their flexibility allowed them to work on numerous branches and on shunting duties, so it's not all bad news. The 92 members of this class, like most Caledonian engines of the era, initially received the standard air brake system for passenger duties. But while the vacuum system was adopted in later years, the air brakes often remained principally for loco braking. By December 1962, all the 439s had been withdrawn from service. But as the final survivor of the class, the newly formed Scottish Railway Preservation Society secured 419 for preservation in 1964, becoming the first engine to move to their new base at Falkirk the following year. She was purchased for the modern equivalent of just under £15,000. Sounds like a bargain by today's standards, but it took a very generous farmer from Worcestershire to come forward with the money. The engine was restored to working order in 1971, quickly becoming the SRPS's flagship, appearing at the Stockton and Darlington 150 cavalcade in 1975, and even the Bluebell Railway's centenary celebrations in 1982. Following overhaul in 2018, number 419 set off on a surprise tour of the UK, flying the Bowness and Kinneil flag south of the border for the first time in over 35 years. So perhaps, while people get bored of big express engines in BR colours, the Caledonian Blue tank could become a new show stealer in an otherwise black and green world.
Well, Highland Railway Jones goods. We'll get to this. We get watch this.
This is one of Britain's most important locomotives, as it was built in Scotland but ordered by an Englishman born in Manchester, so we can forget about the Andy Murray syndrome for a moment. 460s had been built in Britain for overseas use since the 1870s, but the UK had none to call their own until 1894. It all changed when David Jones of the Highland Railway introduced this type specifically for heavy goods trains. The Highland was known for unusual locomotive types, and within 2 months, Sharp Stewart had built 15 members of the class. The Big Goods, as they were officially known, were one of the most powerful engines in the country by the turn of the century. It makes you wonder why Britain didn't adopt this wheel arrangement before. Despite being outnumbered by later LMS goods engines, the whole class remained in service until 1929, before the LMS began to withdraw them. The last one went in 1940, but of course, the story didn't end there. The prototype number 103 managed a working life of 40 years before being set aside for preservation by the LMS in 1934. She spent the next 15 years out of traffic, but found a new lease of life in 1959. As one of 4 historic locomotives chosen by BR to represent the Scottish Industries exhibition, the engine was returned to work on special trains around Scotland. But alas, she lasted a mere 6 years in traffic before being retired once again, this time to long-term museum status. So unless anything changes, the last highlight of this engine's career shall remain when she destroyed Terry Thomas's plane in Those Magnificent Men and Their Flying Machines. There's tons of other 460s in the UK, sole surviving or otherwise, but without this one, they may never have happened.
There's Isaiah. Got those Caledonian in here. He goes still in the Let me watch this. Scottish Highlands.
Tremendous sights they are, running through the great valleys and charging through mist and wind. The railways of Scotland. Oh, what tremendous sights they are, running through the great valleys and charging through mist and wind. The most famous of the railways was the Caledonian Railway, which was later absorbed into the London, Midland and Scotland Railway, or LMS. Our story is of two engines on this line. Their official numbers were 57646 and 57647, but amongst the engines, they were known as Donald and Douglas. They were both built in 1899 and were designed by John McIntosh. You could probably say that Donald and Douglas were perhaps the most Scottish engines you could meet. This was especially apparent in their dialect.
Hey, Dougie ain't it a farm looping day? Oh, hi, Donald, but your wind's a wee nippy, if you can do what I mean.
What did they say? Was that English?
Yes, though English with a strong Scottish influence.
No, Donald and Douglas. No. Still no. Getting close.
We're getting close.
Still. Oh, God, no!
Right there. There's Thompson with James's face. Have the horrid Scottish controller.
646 and 647. Where the devil have you been? Get your tenders moving, you steaming slugs! For 6. They came. All right, 57646. I've got news for you. On Monday, you'll be sent to Sodor. Sir Topham Hatt needs an engine.
Oh, yes.
Did I say 647 was? Of course not! Mr. Hatt only needs one engine.
Sir, we cannot be separated, we're brothers. He's right, we've always worked together.
Do I look like I can change the Fat Controller's mind? The decision is final.
Please, sir, you must.
It's a crime to separate the two.
Be quiet, you wretched scumbags! Your steam engines have been nothing but trouble since I took control. Diesels are coming of age now, and you don't know how easy it would be for me to send you away to be grinded up. It's where you all belong, you filthy maggots. Now goodbye. Five seven. There you are, 57646. Now make sure to get out of here at 4 sharp. I didn't want to see you dawdling around my railway any longer.
Yes, sir.
And didn't wake me up in the process.
Aye, and it was a pleasure working with you, sir.
Ugh, whatever.
Go. I can think. Dougie, if you stay here, you'll be scrapped for sure. It's alright. I'm no Douglas. It's not alright. We're brothers and nothing can change that. There is absolutely no way I'm going to let you be incinerated while I have a brand new life on Sodor. I can never live with that. But what can we do?
Your best bet is to go with Donald.
You mean run away with it?
Yes, and make it seem like he accidentally ordered 2 engines.
Mr. Hat's ordered me. It wouldn't be too keen on having another engine showing up.
It's just an outrage. I've heard everything. I'm so sorry. It's just an outrage.
It's fine, Thompson. We'll think of something.
I just have no respect for your controller. Such a rotten man. If I was owned by him, I'd swear I'd put him in his place. I mean, it's like separating the wood from a fire. You two are exactly identical. If it weren't for your numbers, I would have thought you were the same engine.
Hold your wrist. What did you say?
I said you two are impossible to differentiate without your numbers. Why?
Thompson, you're
What? What? What did I do?
a jolly good idea. Copper. I got an idea, Don. But what if he didn't know which engine was the one he ordered? What are you playing at? Didn't you see? We'll paint over our numbers and claim that we lost them. So top of hat will have no idea which one of us is 57646, and neither will our controller. He doesn't know our names, and we'll have no clue either. Dougie, that was brilliant.
Douglas.
I'll make arrangements with driver. Agenty, we're burning well. We'll never forget.
Goodbye.
The fire's burning well. Away we go.
Off they go.
How long will it take us? A bit formalities. We'll get there around 8ish. Hold your wish. What's that?
It's a diesel. Oh, not from our railway. Well, keep calm.
Didn't say nothing.
Stinking steamers. Ugh.
Phew, that was a close one. I suggest we have a small rest break soon. I need a toilet really bad. I feel a turtle head poking out.
But we won't. The Rangers tell me that though he could be strict sometimes, EO controls got sympathy for steamers. His railway is dedicated for the preservation of them. Appreciate our situation.
Quickly now, the sun's almost up.
I'm not so sorry, but I think Gabe.
Almost there, Donnie.
Not quite. Once on Sodor, we have to get to a place called Tinmouth. but here's the bridge coming up.
Here it is, Sodor, our sanctuary. We're safe now, Dougie.
There's Gabe.
Hey.
That's it. I thought only one engine was coming.
I felt the same exact weight, Gordon.
This is the episode, I think, Gabe, where Donald and Douglas had a horrid controller.
646 and 647. Where the devil have you been? 7 was? Of course not.
He was a horrid controller.
Has the word horrid in his name.
This is why I dub him the horrid Scottish controller.
Horrid Scottish controller? Okay.
And here's where Donald and Douglas got their idea here.
I'm so sorry. It's just an outrage.
Here's where they got it. Here's where they...
If I was owned by him, I'd swear I'd put him in his place. Hiya, you two are exactly identical. If it weren't for your numbers, I would have thought you were the same engine.
That's where Donald and Douglas got their idea from. They got it from Thompson, who has James's face.
Thompson? Okay.
Yep, he's
That's
the Green A-Force.
though. Original character, but
because if you wouldn't tell who is who if they wouldn't.
A controller.
Now make sure to get out.
They're dead heading along the main line. Imagine there would be like train spotters at night right here. And also train spotters at a crossing right here.
Didn't say nothing.
I thought the back controller was expecting one engine. Good news, Gabe.
Which is the one he sent here?
Which one? I'm pretty sure the controller sent the booster.
I'm pretty sure he did not. Which one is 57646?
How are we supposed to do? We can't have it.
I better.
Comes around.
Did I say
that Hunswell tank engine?
What is the Thunderbirds intro for making a series?
Come with you? Of course not!
I just reused the theme.
Alright, yeah, good. So
you can check it. You can check it
if I made like a fan written episode of Billy.
So you may check it. What if it looks like?
I hate that man.
Because Donald Douglas on here, because Donald Douglas in here, they're a lot like their season 2 to 5 selves.
He gets irrational when things don't go his way. You know how it is. And when, like I
okay. You may check the link in the private chat now. So you can share screen as well. So let's take a look.
Okay, let's see what it is then.
You may comment as well. Hold on, comment first before you can check what if it looks like.
And also, how does... So, what I'm saying is, Donald Douglas in here, they're Donald Douglas in here, I think, they're a lot like their season 2 to 5 counterparts.
Oh.
So, the Donald Douglas in here, right, Gabe? They're like, this is the one versions we know, them in seasons 2 to 5.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I based my Donald Douglas off of. And as for the voices, I give Donald Douglas.
Well, I have nothing to say, but I might go now. See you
a type
later.
of Scottish impression.
Because
I'll try my best from there.
Because here's what twins and a coach would be like.
Then 3 years, the more reason. And what if he's wrong or something? What should be done? What? Did I say that? You didn't shut up and let. What? They sound like buses. Oh, not ships. Ships! Ships! You're so right, Henry. Ships.
Look at the eye color on
like
Gordon.
I need to
the user did.
No. I need to fill my driver shortly. Whatever.
And here's what one of them. Here's what one of them said. Here's what one of them said. Because listen to what Donald said here.
We were all correct about London Station. What do you mean by we're all correct? To put it simply, London has more than one station. What? St. Pancras is the only closest.
St. Pancras is only across the street from King's Cross.
Street from King's Cross. What? Next door?
Gordon was
Now,
very stunned that day. You're right about London Station all along.
Why not just call it that? See, that's what I didn't
London
get.
has more
I didn't
than
understand why you'd rather be called a species of bird rather than a fancy name like Montague. Coach? What coach, Tom? My special...
By Reed's individual, I think he might have predicted the faces.
Look at the design on Thomas. Look at that. The builders put on the slasher.
Reed's
Thomas
individual.
looks so cool. He looks so awesome.
This user gave Reed's individual. I think he might have predicted the 2026 merch at the eye collars.
Oh yeah.
Lost 6! The special carriage! I must have stored it away with the others. Will Tom be able to find it in time? No! The Walter Wester comes in facing into the station. The special carriage is at the end of the express. Since I didn't move it to platform 2, that means I shunted it into the very back of the carriage shed.
Hit our learning segment at anime. And also
3. I saw.
And here's how we can another way we can tell who's who. By their whistles. A Shining Time Station reference.
Did you say 2 engines, Inspector? Did you say 2 engines, Inspector? That's right, sir. Then send the other one back. Certainly, sir, but which one? Inspector, engines have numbers.
Toby is not. Look, Toby is not present in this scene, but he is in the next here.
We ordered number 57646. Send the other one back.
Where he come from?
Quite so, sir. Just a slight issue. What kind of issue? The engines are exactly the same, sir. They have no numbers. They say they've lost them on the way.
What are you doing?
I'm just chilling in the life. I'm just chilling.
That's right.
Just having a good time.
Okay.
We are too.
If we do something else, didn't have anything else to do, so I just hopped on. Surprise.
Look at this. Steam doesn't come out of Douglas's whistle here, but it does right later.
How's that
one? There's a goof right here.
Douglas?
And look at the face on Douglas.
Are you masquerading with Douglas?
And Sir Toprat.
Duck,
Look at
what the hell?
the face, though. The face, though.
Do you think, Isaiah, the Reese individual with the eye colors he gave to the engines, do you think that might have predicted the 2026 merch?
Wait a minute. You want to see my drawing of Pax Index? Look.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, it looks good.
What color is Sydney? Navy blue?
He is.
I want to say this though, but they have the diesels. It's not as bad to Midnight Rescue, but it's still pretty bad. And if you ask me, well, no, it's not gonna air Mega Sprout. I mean, it did air on PBS Kids Sprout. They have the diesels, but I'm not gonna air it. But then again, it's not as bad compared to Midnight Rescue. It's not as bad. There are a lot of pros, but it's still bad for a Thomas.
At least on Locals Online, at least some of the main character, at least some of the Thomas characters are accurate to how they appeared in the model series.
Both model series and GTI.
Yeah, I mean, and Railway series, to be exact. That's what I was gonna go for from there. And the eye color, make the pupils in the exact color. Not add the circle around the, not add the, or not add irises there. Or add color in the pupils in each type of color. That's exactly what I'm going for.
Well, let's get Donald and Douglas ready for their journey on Burns night.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay.
Since it's nighttime, we're gonna set him off to.
If I'm being honest, we will have to praise Princess Muffins for her sprite models. To be honest, I like it. It makes it look special.
Green. The color pen I love to use the most is Crayola and Prismacolor. Do not get me started. I love both of them.
The colored pupils are a bit better with the colored irises. I mean, why? Okay, why? Was it necessary to use Mall Series Thomas as a reference?
Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low. Hello, this is the go. All the lassies say hello. Down the pitch, you throw his arms.
I think we're gonna move Donald over there, and we can get Douglas.
Still, though, James's face. What's up with that? If they ever announced the new diecast James in the packaging, I would be like, okay, the render's not that bad. The render's not that bad either.
Here's what I mean, guys.
Not even that bad.
I've just come down from the Isle of Skye. I'm more than and I'm awful shy. And the lassies shout when I go by. Donald, where's your trousers? Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low. Hello, this is the kick I'll go. All the lassies say hello. Donald, where's your trousers?
I mean, you know one thing, can I get my tip out of my head, you guys?
What?
What?
During my high school days, this sort of kind of friend that I have, and I mean, I felt bad for him that he was poor because, his family get paid from the government. But what made me take the about him is that every time I talk about either Thomas or Trangley, he get annoyed very easily. And hell, he did a Thomas is creepy. Okay, Thomas.
How is it creepy? Like how? It's
all because what?
a kid's
Animal
show.
talking
It's supposed to be like that.
I mean,
It's
think
stop
about it.
motion.
I mean, think about it.
It's
At least
supposed
on
to
the
be
tank
like
is
that.
not like what with JJ the Jet plane. JJ the Jet plane was more creepier.
I bet everyone would probably make like actual memes of the new Thomas merchandise render, and yeah, you can see where.
Why don't we just put? How about I put Donald and Douglas in their blue livery? So for Scotland.
Okay,
but they look better than black.
I just want to put them in blue.
In black and Douglas in blue. I would easily just swap the colors around so that next time I design them. I don't know.
Come
I'll
on,
try
make
using
it black,
Douglas.
make it
Like,
black,
remember
make
the?
it-
I think I do remember one. I do remember one thing about certain medias. The model props differentiate the characters from the books. The thing,
And then again,
I think for the model series props of the show.
There's another part of it with Donald. Where's your tender? There's the mashup called Donald, Where's Your Tender?
What if CJ Percy had given Ed handrails on near the cab and the on the boiler, yellow lining right on the cab window, and red stripes and red lane near the cab builder's plate, and some back
I'm
lane.
gonna go to Tidmouth Halt for that.
That could have easily been the best take on A.U. Percy. Trying to base him like how he appeared in the Railway series. That's good. But still kept the same smoke box. And the funnel much more realistic, so that way you can give him more actual new puffings. You can make him puff more easier. It does work out in the end, though. And just because I mostly constructed Hershey with a new design on the cab,
This is the Donald and Douglas that we know. Them in seasons. This is what they're like in seasons 2 to 5.
fine.
Now they could put them in their blue livery, as it does remind them of their home. Here's
Original concept art for Sora's Legend of the Lost Treasure. Donald and Douglas were going to be blue, but unfortunately,
now I've heard them numberless, which means it'll be Edward's ghost engine in his original basis.
honestly, I'm surprised. I mean, what I mean is, though,
I'm in Burns night. This is one of those famous. Burns night is definitely one of those famous days for Scotland. As to Harwick.
to be quite fair, I mean, honestly, surprisingly depicting my engine OC originally as an LNR engine, but then an LBSC engine. It's pretty damned that there was one variation of I think the LNR J72 tank engine looks similar to an E1. Wait.
He actually fits on the turntable.
It was originally an LNR J72, but it was rebuilt to be an E1. Huh. Now I can see. Now I can understand why I had to change my engine base. But stuff like this happens.
And here's what Edward's
honestly,
Ghost engine.
It would be like an understatement because that actually does look. That doesn't. I mean, most users when they see my new engine, see an E1 and an LNR J72, they would say, you know what? That actually explains a lot. That actually means something.
And so it's Edward's Ghost engine would look like in NWR Blue.
Who would have guessed that? Isn't that obvious? Isn't it pretty obvious that that I've always liked to look up real life steam engines for some inspirations of what engine bases should look like? Be surprised? I mean, originally I was going to change my engine base to a Terrier, but it would look too similar to. It would probably be complicated.
Hey,
Dax. Too similar to
It
Gilbert.
does work out.
And it would look too similar to Gilbert's.
Hey, Dax, what do you think of this idea I have?
What is the idea? Which Scottish engine should also spawn? How about Murdoch?
No. Hold on. Wait, Dax. What did I do at for Paxson? Instead of patent being introduced the Day of the Diesels, what into Blue Mountain Mystery instead of Day of the Diesels? Because think about it. At least Paxson is much more nice than all the other takeover of the diesel and the steamwork. And besides, Paxson one of the good diesels. And if Paxson well what Diesel 10 was doing, what does he what he portrays Diesel 10?
That should be a big W for him. The same should go for Norman and Sydney. So park the Slender engine right there. So that livery should remind him of his home. And we're going to spawn Murdoch over there.
Why you had to make Murdoch maroon instead of orange?
And here's Lily. Burns night.
Hi, Lily.
What is a Burns night? I do not know what a Burns night is.
It's to celebrate the night of Robert Auld Burns, who was a Scottish poet.
Hey, Lily, I wanted to show you something. I forgot to show you on Discord.
What is it?
Alright. I made this like a couple months back.
That's nice.
Wow, that's great.
The one thing I messed up on is the buffers.
Set up. So I went away a little while ago to a little holiday, and I got the set, the cranky set.
Well, that's great.
But also, you've seen my Edward.
We have.
Look how excellent you made Edward.
Nothing to Lily. I got almost all the 80th anniversary merch, like classic Thomas, Percy, Gordon, James, Nia, and Scotty.
Wait, how do you made Henry from the 2025 Gordon?
Yeah, from the Gordon. And there's also my redesigned Percy.
And
that looks really nice.
Yes, and is it going to be meant to be old shape Henry?
No, it's new shape.
New shape.
There's
$5.
There's Donald and Douglas, how they're meant to be portrayed. Them in seasons 2 to 5.
Who was constantly getting pinged on Discord?
It was me.
Could you,
why don't you turn it off?
Yeah, we can hear
I'll close it. I'll close it.
So what I did with Percy is I've extended the footplate to be a bit longer using some isopop sticks or paddle pop sticks. Or popsicle sticks, as you Americans call it. Then I extended his cab to be a bit wider with card, new green, and gave him the classic Trackmaster 2 face.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, and gave him the old style side rods.
What to spawn are Harvey and Samson.
There's also one more that I'm currently working on. Thomas. He's getting a redesign. So what I've done is I've moved the wheels forward so they kind of fit more under the splasher or wheel arch, whatever you call them. Gave him a new coat of blue, gave him a new middle wheel. I was actually just waiting for the paint to dry, but it's dry now, so we're going to lining. Because my auntie got me some more paints.
What kind of paint do you use?
I use acrylic craft paint from Kmart.
I think when it comes to many people using their customs, I think they may use acrylic apple barrel paint. I see that at Walmart all the time.
You mostly sometimes use crafter's paint for certain colors, but I'm not sure. That's just in case I add another layer on.
If you know who this is, you are cool.
Wait, is it your girlfriend?
Yeah, it's my girlfriend's OC.
Yeah. Well, we also, other Scottish engines we have to include are Ginty and Pug. We also have to add Neil.
Feather is made using a Trackmaster 2 Thomas and Trackmaster 2 Percy, as well as the new James for the wheels, but that can count. So the body is from Thomas, with a footplate and smoke boxer from Percy, with some Lego added for the sandboxes or toolbox, I don't know what it is. We also finally got Nia from my collection, who was also really fast. So gave her a new motor. Off she goes.
Yeah, it goes Nia.
And my only other piece of All-In-Go merchandise, which came with the set. I call him Satan. He's called Satan because he sounds like Satan. I'm not going to demonstrate. I think it's about time we start painting Thomas's details.
Well,
Forgot his face.
I
yes.
forgot. We also can't forget Emily since she's Scottish.
Wait, Lily, what do you think the new 2026 motorized stuff and diecast we're gonna get this year?
I like them. I think they're cool.
Yeah, I think I still need to find an individual duck.
I mean, they look alright. I mean, I do like the Portland Y, but the faces really bugs me. It feels like Jay did the jet plane all over again with the faces. But I don't mind the eye color though. It makes them unique.
I like them. Like, I think the faces could be better, but it's better than what we have with All Engines Go.
I was just looking at the image of the packaging of Thomas. Wait a minute. It looks similar to how he appeared, how he was in the Mole series.
Not really, no. It's not. Not in the slightest.
But I would say this though. I love the color they give onto Henry and Gordon. I love the color they give onto them. It feels like how they look at in the Railway series.
These scissors are not sharp in the slightest.
You see, I should have known that image of Thomas with a tender was AI.
Yeah, everyone knows that. Some people who didn't know it are just dumbasses.
We know that.
I was losing my mind. I'm not too crazy.
This lining is being a complete another dumbass. It's like not wanting to go on properly.
Well, we also got to go spawn Fergus, Theo, and Lexi since Lexi does think the reason why Lexi has a Scottish accent, it could be due to Scottish American history.
Or it's just bad character design.
So what alternate basis should we choose for Lexi?
It has to be an engine that was built in Scotland.
I think I got one thing of tape
Well,
on that lining.
Not really much of a Camp Ford engine. I mean, a somewhat engine that is Scottish built, but it's not supposed to be a Camp Ford engine. I'll think of something.
Yes, Fergus and Theo. Fergus was also Scottish built. It'd be like Scottish engines for Burns Night.
Well,
they're doing all the Scottish engines. Okay.
Gone. Even Sir Nigel Gresley was also Scottish born.
Dax, what are you doing?
Scottish. I got them all coupled. Green Ryan.
I did not know putting on tape would take this long.
my PS5. Only the controller fell.
Rose is casually flexing his PS5.
I'm very happy I got the PS5 for Christmas.
Guess what I got? I actually got it.
Nintendo Switch
Nintendo
2.
Switch.
You're
I
lucky.
told you I'd get it. I
Hey.
told you. Anyway, here's the lining for the thing. Okay, that's loud.
This would also be an experiment from Sir Nigel Gresley.
Got the first coat of red on there. This lining's gonna take forever.
Of drying.
And teleport to Arlesburg West.
You know, I would use red tape if it actually went on well, which it doesn't.
If I ever did use like water slide transfers for the line of my engines, then it would probably be a messy task.
I mean, you know what I use to paint the lining on customs?
What?
I use a toothpick. Painting on lining is so boring.
Okay, I've gotten this on now. Go for my current card because it's currently at 3%. What the fuck?
Hey, look, this Duncan.
We can't forget Duncan for Burns Night. We also can put him in blue. You can even make him rock and roll. There's Luke.
Oh, don't worry. I will draw Luke, but right now I'm thinking of drawing a Dare the Diesel characters.
Okay, I'm back. Just have to get my drink bottle.
I get on to Olstead.
The funny thing about me using paints with my customs and me redoing each line as far as possible. I mean, I use like paint pens for lining. I could try my attempt on paint on lining. Just have to use a small brush, and then I mean, first I have to use a pencil for the sketch, and then a small brush that I can find and paint, or just use a toothpick.
Yeah.
It's good.
Fix that up.
Wow, cool.
He kind of looks like the pilot design, and he's gone.
The pilot?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he does look like the pilot.
Does look like it.
I will have to fix up the paint though, because it's already chipping off.
Aww.
Easy to scratch. Kind of. No, not really. I don't know why that part scratched off so easily.
Issues.
No,
There are some issues. Yep, Percy is the best looking.
yeah, you do have to admit that. Like, because Percy is the best character. Hands
Look
down.
at the face.
He is very season 2-esque.
He seems cheeky instead of just like a little coward now.
He look. Thomas, he also looks okay.
Why
I
we
mean,
have
Thomas
to
looks
have
fine.
the ribbons? I hate the ribbons.
Don't we all? Most of us do.
I mean, I like them. The rivets are cool.
Why you like the ribbons?
To make them more realistic.
True,
And then
though,
you go make your
but-
own realistic Thomas, and then you put rivets on it anyways.
True, but it doesn't work on for me. It gave me Scene 23 vibes.
I kind of like the hand rolls on it.
Gordon. Okay.
I mean, Thomas
Henry-
looks cool.
Henry also okay.
Gordon, okay.
Ew.
James is the worst offender.
I mean, the
James is
face
worst.
looks a
My
bit off.
God, James, what
Why
the
base
fuck?
it on the really series of all
I mean,
illustrations?
the design for the push-along one is good. But, like, the new motorized one for 2026, what the fuck did they do? Where did they go wrong?
James, ew.
Where the hell did the switches go? You know, let's just hope that it goes well. But if I hear, like, if Mattel gets backlash, then, wow.
Now we need to figure out where Ulstead
They'll get
Castle
backlash,
is.
no matter what. There will be backlash.
Please. I mean, they did get backlash all because of a certain Thomas Reader, you know.
Wait, Dex.
Here's how I describe all engines go.
What
Good
was it?
merchandise,
Is that?
but a big question for
Tiny narrow gauge engines.
tiny narrow engines. Wait,
Can you guys believe that Rheneas is going to be in the new show?
Yeah, same with Scallowy.
No, Scarlowi's not
I
confirmed.
could not believe
Scarlowi's
it.
not confirmed.
And let's just hope their characters should be back to their original how they were originally.
I love
sir.
the nagging at the Trinity.
Scarlowi is not
series.
confirmed yet.
Oh, but I want the nagging to
I stopped the.
Here's Ulstead Castle.
I mean, when it comes to me painting most of the engines, I take my time with it.
If you're wondering, like, what I did to them, I just pushed the wheels forward to make kind of fit with the shell.
You know one thing that really bugged me on the new models? The magnets. Why have to bring back the magnets, and why play the old trap account with the magnets? Why?
Exactly.
The magnet give me vibe take up like 2014 that nobody asked for.
That's a good selection. I did that freehand.
Gee. Wait, how you gonna do the number one?
I have no clue. No clue in the slightest.
Why are they the same? So what's Ulstead mine really like in here?
Okay, and there's Thomas's bunker lining. Once again, freehand. I also admit, this is pretty cool. You can grab my purse just because I feel like it. Okay, come on. Yeah, here's Percy again. He's so cool. One of my friends did say he kind of looks fat, but like I don't really give two shits. Bertie's meant to be fat. That's just how.
Yeah, he is.
That's
just how they designed him. I mean, that's how he was designed in the TV series. It's supposed to be like that. I mean,
I love the shade of blue I use.
He's
Like,
a
look
cell
at this.
package, so what else? I mean, what else was he supposed to be based on?
He's called a green caterpillar with
look,
red
there's
stripes for a
James.
reason.
Yes,
I think I remember playing this game before. And you know, it does work out in the end. It's actually a good game.
Okay, time to do the other side of the lining. I might also give him his other bunker lining on the back. I might try and do that as well.
Originally, I wasn't gonna add Thomas's backlane on his playroll form, but I decided to add it for a good reason.
That is very loud. Back.
So we actually found. I have James find the treasure. Look at what Ulstead mines. All this track inside Ulstead mine. A breakthrough.
I feel like I'm definitely getting better at painting.
So we're gonna have to respawn James to see what he's like.
Okay, so we've got so far for the other side. I know it's not the best. I'm doing it freehand. And yeah. But can get mixed up.
Maybe I should opt go to slower speed at that.
There we go. Other side is done.
Wait, you know another character who's going to be confront in the new 26 TV show?
What is it?
Scruffy. I'm surprised
Scruffy's
not
in
appear of
control.
all characters, despite he did not return GGI. Look at Bullshaw. Despite he appeared in the reboot, he did not appear at all in the GGI series.
And that was a really rare. That was a really good example for some certain shows that some certain reboots had some good examples.
Okay, I did my best with the back lining, and it's not really that good.
Oh, good thing giving Thomas backline. Without his backline, he feels naked without it.
On his playroll model, he looks silly without it. And even on the Bachman model, on the Bachman model released back in 2002, somehow the backline was not added. Come on, Bachman. There's space to do it. You did it for the LBSC Bachman Thomas. Why not the Stair Thomas? Make up your mind, Mattel. I mean, Bachman's
Found a
friends
Bubbling Boilers
had
Award.
the idea to do it. I mean, the Bachman LBSC Thomas does look good. I mean, I would agree on one thing, on something.
Actually made it through the mines.
We can all agree on one thing. Some certain Bachmann engines do look good.
Yeah, it depends on what engine it is, though.
I mean, Edward he's a really good.
You know, I still always wonder about with Thomas.
What was it?
I always think that Thomas, that he in a sky blue color.
I thought that he was painted. I thought he was painted in a bright blue color, or a crisp blue color. I don't know what to make my mind of that. There's many other blues we could use for Thomas.
Fun fact: since he lost the redwood, he actually got a repaint. I would got a repaint. Make him look nicer.
Cool.
Look how you designed Edward. Too bad Mattel didn't make a 2025 Edward. No motorized Henry.
Edward's bogey genuinely sucks, and I wish I designed it differently. Because like the chassis I used, he gets stuck on a lot of things because I cut down the thing to fit on timing track. So like, yeah, he's not the best runner. But he may appear in more videos eventually if I like can be bothered to do them. Because I'm definitely losing motivation in making videos.
Why?
With school starting up
soon. Stuff.
Nothing really. It's just I'm losing motivation.
On Paxton couple to the trucks.
It feels like to me a lot more motivated making videos, but I didn't. Nowadays, I have been more on Discord and Instagram these days. I didn't ban YouTube though. I'm still active on YouTube every day, and same thing goes with DeviantArt. It's not like I abandoned YouTube though. I'm still active every day, but not posting videos much I used to these days. But I'm gonna try to do it this year.
I've definitely moved over to TikTok rather than YouTube because I can actually post images on there without just making them community posts. Mm-hmm. And people know me as the Trackmaster custom Edward girl thingy, or the person who makes the custom Trackmasters. We're gonna fix up the lining on the boiler. Yeah, that's really all people know me as. The person who makes the customs. Gotta get a bit more black paint here. Let's start doing Thomas's little thing on the bunker.
Also,
There we go. Gave him the little.
There's also Magic Railroad game.
Have you guys ever played a Roblox Drive Thomas Underground?
Drive Thomas Underground.
Trust me, it is a peak game because it's made by my friend Jennifer. She is an amazing person and very good model. It should be on there somewhere.
Nope.
It's Drive Thomas Underground. That's all it's called. I think he spells it wrong.
Right here.
Yes, that one. There it is.
Oh. What is this game about?
Drive Thomas Underground. Now, if you look to the back of the thing, you might notice a very familiar face.
It's the Thomas you made?
Yes,
We'll
the
try
Retro Roller Coaster Thomas.
Unstoppable Thomas.
just a warning, the end might be a little bit laggy just because of the way of the design. So yeah, they might be a bit slow.
What the hell no brakes?
Yellow paint. I still don't know how I'm going to top the number.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fell in mid-air. Huh?
Yeah, trust me, that game is very peak.
Wait, why does Duck have red wheels?
And why does he have a red face?
Have you never heard of Crazy Duck?
Crazy Duck?
Yeah, he's a fast duck from like one of the old Thomas Roblox games.
Yep. Or
We put him
because
as
he's
a
crazy.
Dragon Ball.
Montague.
So, what'd you think of the game?
Might have to try it again some other time.
It's a little bit broken just because it's not really made the best. I know Jennifer's gonna kill me if I say that to her face, but like she knows it's a little bit broken.
It would be.
When Thomas is the yellow lining on the cab.
But hey, at least she tried though.
Yeah, she's a good game developer. It's just the models have a few issues. There we go, Thomas's cab lining. Also, I gave Thomas a more accurate middle wheel so it fits better.
On the teleports. Is it season 6 Duncan will be looking like next to season 5 Duncan? Over season 6 Duncan.
Thomas's cab windows.
And the whistle.
Yeah, I'll do a different color for the whistle. I'll probably try and make it a bit more gold.
Change sky. I'll try season 4 night.
This yellow paint genuinely sucks because like it tries to mix in with the color underneath it. I don't know why it does that. Okay, let me just like open up the brown paint. Okay.
Of Duncan in a blue livery. So we have blue Duncan. And this Isaiah game will be part 1 of the week.
What do
We're
you mean?
only getting started.
Oh.
Tomorrow will be Australia Day. After that,
It's
Mark
Australia
Morgan,
Day right now, you dumbass. Today is Australia Day.
I mean, right now it's what nighttime and not. It's already the next day. Wait, what?
No,
Was...
it is 2 p.m. right now. It is currently Australia Day.
And what? By
Right.
the time we Australia Day right here, it'll be like what? It'll be like what? The next day will be already.
The next day already.
Wait, what is Australia Day? Would that be a celebration when Australia gained independence from Great Britain?
Yep.
No, I think that's when it was discovered. I'm not sure.
Yep. After Australia Day will come Mark Morgan and Area Winter's birthdays, then Wings Club anniversary, followed by by an ultimate stream, and then a second ultimate stream on Saturday.
So you're gonna be just doing a stream every day?
Except Friday.
I'm still trying to figure out something. I'm still trying to figure out when New Zealand gained independence. When did New Zealand become a country? I'm still trying to figure out the research.
After that, and on the 1st of February will be a birthday stream for Valentin Sparkle and Rio Hoikawa.
Who is that? I do not know who in the fuck that is.
Valentin, we did talk to him one time on one of his streams. And Rio Hoikawa, he's a Japanese voice actor, and in the Thomas Friends Japanese dub, he voiced Henry in seasons 1 to 8. And there are some voice clips of him speaking English.
Voice clips of him?
Oh wait, man! And here's nothing that you may never know. Do you know it's summer down there in Australia?
Yes, I know that, because it is currently like 30 degrees outside and I'm going to die of a heat stroke. Which would not be very pleasant, would it?
And it's also snow in my area, too.
Isn't it true, though, that it never snowed in Australia and New Zealand?
No, it has snowed in Australia. There are parts of Australia that get snow. It's just my part, not one of them.
I knew it. I knew it snowed in Australia. Like, I had another Australian friend that snowed down, and he said no. But look on the internet, it said it does snow there, but on June, July, and August it snows.
Yeah, when it's winter. But where I live, we just get rain and occasionally hail. Australia is a very weird place, and I hate it down here. Save me, please. I do not want to be here.
Where'd you rather be instead?
Canada. Definitely.
The land, which is what they should nickname the land up over.
I like Australia. If I bid
Australia fucking sucks. I hate it here.
If I bid Australia, I would visit this place. That shit my scream. I would visit this place in Australia. Look, the coral reef.
The coral reef is dying, you do realize. Like, we're killing it due to pollution.
But look how beautiful it is.
I know, but like, with how stupid people are, we're killing it due to the pollution in the air.
And plus the fossil fuels. But can you not blame us? We use them every day, including trains and cars.
There's the white on the footplate. You do have to admit, this does look pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Solar Day, the hit era game.
We'll all be.
And here he is with his face.
There he is.
Like games with a little bit of gold. I can mix together. He's brown and yellow. Clear the paint for black inside the cab windows.
So you rather live in Canada instead of Australia due to
Yes.
how
I
weird it
hate
is?
Australia. I hate it here. Kill me. Save me. I do not want to be here. It's gonna be like 40 degrees outside tomorrow.
Oh my god.
And if you didn't know, that's basically unlivable for humans. Anyway, here's the cab windows. It's not so nonchalant. Here's the cab windows, anyways. After talking about death. Thanking his buffers.
So if we go to Knapford Sheds, where the Steam team are, one of them has a wrong whistle. And that is Edward.
Besides, I love Canada. I've been to Canada before.
I haven't. I've never left Australia, and I want to leave. I hate it here. Save me.
We go to any other country besides like Canada? Any other place you may consider think of?
I mean, I would go to the
USA?
UK. The UK isn't.
How about America?
No, I'm staying clear of America.
Why?
The president. That little.
Yeah, fuck Trump.
You mean the humanized version of the annoying orange?
Because Edward's
Did you
also
hear
Scott.
what
Yeah.
you said, Gabe? It because the president Trump.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Yeah, because
That's what I was calling you.
Edward in the Hit era game, he actually has Thomas's whistle if you listen.
Okay, if I live any other country besides America, I could live either Canada, Mexico, either probably UK, or probably like either Japan or South Korea.
How am I going to do his number?
I'm gonna say this here. I'm gonna say this here, like, be like, Edward, stop stealing my whistle. I'm not stealing your whistle.
Thomas would not say that.
Don't bullshit me. No, no, seriously, I'm not. Then let me hear it. Oh, look, it's someone of a new one. Oh, look, it's the first new. Where? Gotta go.
Go. It's the number so far.
Yay!
Now let's get him on the track. Hopefully my charger is long enough. It's not. Great. Come here, Thomas. Come on, get your face back on.
Here's you, Hit era Emily.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Emily in the hit error is not that bad. Quit complaining about it.
Come on. I mean, they're the exact.
It was not that bad. It just, I like how she built one season 7. Look what it done to her. But say what you will about Emily, but at least she does have character. Unlike Nia and Rebecca.
There we go. He's on the track. Oh, it's gay, Thomas. Okay, Thomas has become gay now.
But then I have none again with elderly white people. At least I respect to white people.
Jeez.
Look at him go.
Yay.
Why is Toby floating in here? We also got a Rainbow Thomas in this game.
Nah, bro, that's gay, Thomas.
No, gay. No, I hate that scene. Tom is now gay now.
Yep.
Thomas! Listen, what are you paying like that?
What? That's how I can celebrate Pride Month. Thomas,
yes.
It's not Pride Month. That's another, 5 months away from now.
That's okay. That is someone's.
You do also admit, Thomas does look pretty cool.
This is the jovial.
No. Thomas, let's repaint you into something more suitable. Fine.
Oh, I did not realize the buffers were not connected. Okay, get back on there. One second. Buffers back on. Percy
Is trying to need to have the rainboard repainted, so that works. They reconstructed the cab using cardstock, masking tape, and super glue. I mean, reusing. I had to reuse the coal piece from a spare Thomas shell.
I'm gonna try something. Let me see how he looks with this face.
Believe me. If I was going to make most of my
Had
moments...
to include Everett in here since he too is Scottish built.
Who is Scottish built?
Edward. He was built in Scotland.
There is no way.
Well, it made sense if he was based on an LURD 40 because of the cab lights. Hang on.
Here he is with the new play rail face.
Play accurate.
Percy, I was gonna see how he does.
If I had a spare battery, I got it.
There is one more plate over here. Go with this. That's my light switch. I'm gonna try this face on him.
Quite fair. I really think that something is. There's parts of something down there. Here we go.
I'm trying to figure out which face is the best for Thomas. I'm just not sure.
Most of the James faces. Some which are custom.
Which engine should be better? Low batteries. Or cell. Okay. fan we have videos.
There he is with a custom face.
I always love how you design like
he
those
was, when he was trying to clean out some of the Tony engines that he got at second-hand shops, he used like some sort of a dentistry.
Accurate USA Rosie.
That's
No
the
one gives a
I
shit.
based my Rosie off of.
My custom's alright.
That type of design.
I adore how rosy cute she is.
I love this piece right here. Be like, woo. I thought it makes him wobble. So funny.
There's no button to activate the bell.
I mean, since they had most of the, I mean,
Henry.
the scenes where I build most of the sets, I put the windmill. I mean, like the windmill scene in Tommy Foreman. Oh, okay. I know where that's heading. I know where it's going on. No one else knows that, but we do. You all know what's going on. I've seen multiple episodes of this. Now it's time to talk about another show I remember watching, Bob the Builder.
Yeah, no one really cares. I'm being completely honest. No one really cares.
You don't care about Bob the Builder?
No one cares about him watching Bob the Builder. Like, we all watched Bob the Builder too, buddy. You're not special.
Oh.
Just saying. Anyway, let's get Satan going. This is Satan. He is we'll then just go talking Thomas. He is called Satan because that's why it's called Satan.
Oh. Wait,
No, that's
really?
a really
We
big
think of Chuggington Underground Ernie.
What was that?
Wait, think of Chuggington Underground Ernie.
I don't know. I used to watch Chuggington, but I never watched Underground Ernie.
I love Chuggington.
Yeah, Chuggington was cool.
Winston would have looked.
Just over here.
One thing I remembered. The world does feel well. Excuse me. Have you seen the French control one?
Anyways, here is an update on my OC. I finally finished the model.
Oh, that's right. I saw it on Discord. I made a dank within server.
Yes, the lips.
Yeah.
Some emo power right. Hershey was excited.
You update the blue and the lining.
Yeah, I also updated her completely with the shell.
Like, open it up. It has a little attachment.
I might head out. I'll see you guys later. My phone's at like 2%.
Me too.
Bye, Lily.
Okay, hi. Hello. My name is Owen.
Well, we can also
Then,
have the option to make the turn lady faceless by clicking on her dome.
Contribute to greenhouse gas.
Get her face back on right now.
Have to minimize one of the
Here's what if she was in season 12?
No, get the face back right now.
I have succeeded. Nothing can stop me now. Watch out, world.
Little Blue really did an accurate Britt Allcroft impression of the character, and I think it suits her.
Oh no! We need to find him! Where can he be? Again with the two boys of the Too Much Thomas YouTube channel. Just throw away Doc, Edward, and Henry in the trash can.
She doesn't have a coupling on the front,
And
but
if
she's
I
still
ever-
able to
I mean,
push
if everyone
and pull
does that,
this.
then they'll be fine. I thought the animation of that thing was quite poor, said Doug in his first and last appearance in this movie. Did you notice the quote light in that sequence? Maybe that's a clue. Said Edward in his first and last appearance in this movie.
Let's go this. Which one of these should take the stinky cheese?
And
Oh,
much
no.
like with French accent, the story is becoming silly.
What does it mean like that, Isaiah? The stinky cheese?
It's disgusting and awful smell.
Which one of you should take
Again
it?
with those boys throwing
Should it
those
be
in
Dennis?
Nobody wanted to take the stinky
many
cheese.
engines are out meant to be
Hell,
filled
even an engine lady as Dan would not want to take it. Dude,
Should it be Billy?
Uh-oh.
If I ever decide to make like an animation test on something like Engine
Turns out I'll have
OC's,
Billy take the stinky
Engine
cheese.
OC's
Wait, does this
talking
game
about
have CGI Thomas
some
characters?
comments about some movie,
Yes, Hank.
movie that they're in. You know,
There's some
I
custom
honestly
faces
thought the animation
for Billy.
in that mass scene was. I thought the animation for the stop motion of the passengers getting on board in Clarabelle was a bit poor. I thought that the movie animation for some of the
I
basics.
forgot Hank.
This is quite. I thought the animation. I thought the stop motion animation for the.
I'm gonna have
for
Hank
the Lego
pull the
minifigure
stinky
were quite
cheese.
poor. The engines were talking to one another at the.
Are you... No, Isaiah, no.
In the shine yards. Some of the engines were talking.
Should be Diesel who should take the stinky cheese.
You know, I thought that the sprite animations that Gabe had made were
What if guys Diesel was assigned to pull the stinky cheese?
At some
Yeah, that would have been better. Despite what he did to Thomas.
Said Evan in his first and last appearance in the movie.
Oh, he derailed.
What the
Gordon
would he
said
done
I
this
looked
done
so
though,
hippie.
anyway?
Gordon said I look like a stoned hippie, that I've caused confusion, that I've been using the wrong facial expressions on my race line. Shut up, Gabe. You always just complain about everything. You always just talk you always yap too much. You know, I only have two faces, and you don't hear me complaining. during the time when he was rescued and was fighting, Gordon found himself in trouble. Later that day,
He's coupled up.
Later that day, Jonathan was speaking to the.
That's
Jonathan
awesome.
was speaking. Jonathan was speaking to his driver. Excuse me. Have you seen Gordon anywhere?
Okay. Here's Emily's face.
Jonathan, he has no lips.
He's using Arthur's using Emily's faces.
Why?
That day, email arrived. Jonathan was excited. You got mail. Woohoo! Quickly, open it up. It has a link attachment. Hello. I'm Diesel 10. I'm the most evil villains of all time. The railway boards are in danger of... Earth is in danger of global warming. Keeping engine OCs is a major contributor to greenhouse gases. So I have to minimize one of some of the coal burners, that being this number 4 engine that has the same voice as me in that the first ever movie that should not be named. I succeeded.
Short
Nothing
comparison.
can stop me now. Watch out, world. You're next.
If I pitch Hank's whistle up at 12. Listen, if we pitch Hank's whistle up at 12 right here.
Did you notice the sheds in the? Did you notice the sheds next to the sightings? I think that's a clue. Did you notice the buffers? Did you notice the end? Did you notice
Listen,
the
at 12 from Hank's whistle, who do we get? Listen.
Did you notice?
Gordon.
Wait,
Notice the
you
four
think
lights
King
in
of
that
the Hill?
sequence? Maybe that's a clue.
What do you think of King of the Hill?
A great series. I still need to watch season 14, like sometime after
Did you
the
notice
stream
the
or
four
later
lights
during
in
this
that
week.
sequence?
Wait, what?
I think that's a clue.
King Hill. No, Hank Hill.
That would be copyright infringement.
Said Lincoln in his
on, they
first
don't have
and
the
last
same name.
appearance in the
Hank.
movie.
But they have opposite
Did you notice the
personalities.
station that said?
What other?
Did you notice the station that
Well,
says
It's jolly. While Hank and King the Hill, he can sometimes be moody.
that looks
Well,
so
that is character. He's
Where's
a
the
moody
station
guy.
that says Hitmith?
Why
think
did
they
they
do with-
put all this?
Is Hank pushing Thomas?
Yeah.
Thomas broke down. I wish. Yeah, Trevor's right. He wish he would own a prop, and that it would be Hank.
Oh, come on now. How come Thomas did not get promoted in this episode?
I think that's
Hank would feel bad for him.
You're right. I'm
on.
off to the diesel works this weekend. Oops, I have the wrong face. That's better.
Wait, Dak.
Listen
Diesel,
to
when
this.
Spider and Dodge were sleeping,
What is it?
Gabe
Isn't it true
approached
of what you said
Gordon in a
about
troublesome
isn't it what you said to me
Come
on the
on,
phone the other
Gordon,
day?
I'm gonna
There was
rescue
a
you.
difference between being
Gordon, I'm
evil
gonna rescue
and
you.
being strict.
It's about time
Yes.
you showed up.
Listen to this. The runaway theme, but it doesn't start here. Listen to
So,
this, Gabe.
I'll just
Listen to this, Gabe.
rescue Gordon from the Diesels.
But they waiting and waiting, but the runaway
That is
didn't
great.
start.
All the engines were freezing me.
What?
When the
You're
coupling
shouting.
doesn't snap.
How do we get Gordon back to his normal size? I think we might need some help.
Listen to.
Who is this?
I don't know.
Who's this? We are Ruck Raiders. We have come to help.
What was it?
Why are these Team Fortress 2 OCs in Sodor?
And get this, Gabe. Get this, Gabe. Listen, the runaway theme, but it doesn't start.
Lego. Okay. Good question. Why are these Team Fortress 2 OCs right here
Like, maybe like,
doing here on
it'd be like, what's the matter?
Enter.
It won't snap.
And why do I have? And why do I have? Why are all these? Why are all these? Why are all these? Why are all these? Why are all these?
He had to go.
Team Fortress 2 OCs doing here on Toontown Railway. And why do I have a Scottish accent? This story is becoming stupid.
Isaiah had to go.
In her first and last appearance in the movie. Now listen, are there any more comments of the making of the movie? No sir. No, not me. Me neither. Good. We will continue.
No.
How about you
Isaiah
laugh at some of my jokes? Yeah, I gotta get going too. Bye.
And this is where we'll end the stream for today, Mr. Chloe Ecliptastic. What was your favorite part about it? Was it the parts where I showed the Scottish things? The Scottish parts with Donald Douglas, the Roblox parts, Tiny Narrow Gauge Engines update, Locals Online, or Solar Day Hit Era, or Lily's new game? Scottish Pokemon. Oh, that's right, because Burns Night, that's not there. Join me again next time where I'm going to be live tomorrow for Australia Day. This is going to be James and Sailor Jupiter Fan 2001 with Chloe Tastic saying, and your birthday for Australia Day. Saying, good night, everyone, and we'll see you all tomorrow.